Look around you, and most of us subconsciously or consciously react or jump onto fads and to trends that are happening because our minds have been programmed that way. Instant gratification, quick fixes. As human beings, we don't want to do the work that it takes for our health, for our businesses, for our relationships, or whatever it is. Today, I want to talk about this whole longevity fad. Is it a fad? A lot of it is a fad. Because you see, longevity is spoken mainly about things that can be sold to you. Now, I don't have a problem with that. You have cold baths, you have red light therapy, you have a whole load of supplements which are yet to be completely tested on human beings and are still just tested on rats and mice. And yet people are jumping on that bandwagon. Like I said, I don't have a problem with that. Saunas, detox plans, all of these therapies, they're great for you. They could be vital for you. Your nutrition, your exercise, all of these things can be absolutely vital for your health. But we shouldn't forget that the human body is just a machine, and just because we take an NMN or a resveratrol or whatever supplement that is now touted as a longevity supplement, whether it's ashwagandha for better stress levels and whatever it is. Okay, we're not machines where we take something and there's a direct output. The human body has biology, chemistry, all working different reactions the way food is broken down in our body. Today we jump onto IV vitamins and minerals, and obviously you feel great when you get it that way. But how it's really assimilating in the body compared to what you eat is very, very vastly different. It doesn't make one better than another. But the whole point is we're missing the game when it comes to longevity today. While all of these things can be absolutely vital and important, we're not looking at our mental and our emotional state of mind, our mindset, which basically controls every aspect within the human body. What I'm talking about is a mindset when it comes to our emotions and our mental health. You do all of this stuff, all the biohacking, but at the end of the day, what is also important for your longevity and your quality of life right now, which determines your quality of life later in the future if destiny doesn't come in the way. We're talking about your ability to feel loved, your ability to love, your ability to feel joy, your ability to create joy for other people. We're talking about spiritual connections. We're not talking about a religion alone. Spiritual connections, how they make us feel safe as human beings amidst chaos, amidst stress, amidst things that are going wrong in the world. We're talking about the ability as a human being to feel worthy of ourselves, feel a sense of safety, using wisdom that we have from generations, from science, from everything that we have to create these feelings within us. A feeling of calm, a feeling of peace, a feeling of love, and the ability to give it back. Because what is aging us the quickest? Yep, there's toxins, there's pollutions, there's pesticides, but it is our own stress levels. The more time we spend in the sympathetic nervous system, we age faster. How do we create the balance? How do we create a balance for our hormones, for our life, and for everything else? So everyone has a lot of money to spend on longevity and all of these things, but there is absolutely no proof that it's going to work. And you'll have no one to sue because the guys selling you all of this stuff, you don't know if they're going to live that long. But what we can learn from the longest living people is they have a balance of everything. In fact, most of them don't even take half the stuff being sold. That doesn't mean it's not important, because we have new science and new research that's telling us and teaching us that there are new things that can help us live longer. But never at the cost of sleep deprivation, our emotional health, our happiness, our social connections. You can think you have a lot of social connections, but most of them are fake. You don't feel good, you don't feel safe, you feel stressed out, you feel pressurized in society. That's not working for you, that's working against you. So again, it comes down to, yes, what you're feeding your body is extremely important. When you're not getting sunlight, red light therapy, recovery, inflammation, all of these things. But it's not one against the other. It's everything coming together like the pieces of the jigsaw puzzle. But most importantly, and this is Dan Butner's research that he's done, and the blue zones people that we work with, our longest living patients, it all comes down to one commonality: how we behave amidst stress, how happy we can be, how grateful we can be, how we can maintain connections, lose connections, but not lose our entire life, how we can learn to let go, accept, not try to be in control of everything which puts us in a state of constant resistance. And like I said, I'll repeat it: learning to love, learning to feel love, learning to give joy, learning to feel joy, spiritual connections, connections with people, our own wisdom that helps us to feel safe, wherever that comes from. That can be greater than most of the supplements and therapies that you ever do. Put it all together. It all has to work together because the human body is a marvel of microscopic engineering. It's not a machine. It needs all of these things to flourish, to thrive, and survive.